Hello and welcome to the Digital Validity channel. My name is Eric, and in today's video I am going to show you how to get started with building your own rippled server. This channel is going to be focused more on the XRP ledger and how to develop on it and how to launch your own validator. So the future videos will have that content, and I just want to, I started this channel because I want to just be a resource for the community and try to help make the XRP ledger as decentralized as possible. And let's go into the definition first of what is the XRP ledger. The XRP ledger is a decentralized cryptographic ledger powered by a network of peer-to-peer servers. So the peer-to-peer servers, this is what I'm going to be showing you how to launch and how to install your own rippled server. Is the home of XRP, a digital asset designed to bridge the many different currencies in use worldwide. Okay, so we're going to go up here to the top menu and click on Docs. And we're going to go under Tutorials, Manage the Rippled Server. So before we get into this, let's look at the system requirements. So you can install the rippled server on the following operating systems: Linux, Mac OS, Windows. I only have experience in installing it on Linux, preferably Ubuntu. So these are the minimum specifications here. If you have an old computer, it'll easily run Linux. But if you start dabbling into building a validator, you're gonna need a lot more RAM. You're gonna have to meet the recommended specifications here. So I have 3 rippled validators. 2 are in the Northeast and 1 is down south in Texas. And the 2 up north I had built from the ground up, built from scratch. My father-in-law and I went on Amazon and we bought a case, motherboard, all the parts. Saved a lot of money doing that. And then I installed the Linux on it, and we launched it, and it's pretty simple, And that's why I'm here. I'm gonna help you walk you through on how to do that. So if you want to start downloading the Ubuntu Linux, just go to ubuntu.com and go to downloads. And basically you're going to download an ISO file. So I would just download I downloaded Power ISO. You basically you take the ISO file and you can turn a USB stick into a bootable drive, and you just plug it in and you start up the server and you just install Linux. If you've had experience with installing operating systems like Windows, it's pretty straightforward. It's just there's a GUI, there's a graphical user interface. You can just click through, and it's a pretty straightforward setup. Once you have that set up, go back to the XRPL.org website. Go to the docs area. I installed it this way: install on Ubuntu. You can build and run rippled on Ubuntu, this option, it's a little more advanced if you're comfortable doing it this way. It's a little more steps involved, but I've done it this way. I prefer to do it this way. A lot less prerequisites. So this installation here, there's only 8 steps. It's pretty simple. And the first part, you're going to update your repositories. We all know how to do that if you're familiar with Linux. And then, you're not really typing all this. You could just copy and paste all this into the command line in Linux and just go through each one. And once you get down to here, I mean, you're home free. You just restart the Ripple service, and it'll run automatically. And there's a configuration right here to start it automatically on boot. So if you ever shut down your computer, once you start it back up, the Ripple service will automatically will run. And then after that, you're going to go to the configuration file. Here's the directory. Oh, no, sorry. This is the main command to look at the status of your server to see if it's running, see if it's validating, proposing. But after that, you're going to configure your Rippled server, which is here. There's a lot of different configurations here. But I will create another video and do a video on this and how to configure the Ripple server. That'll be another video. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself. But that's it. So go check out the system requirements on the XRP Ledger website, and try to find a computer or an old computer and test it. And if you're comfortable, build your own. Try to buy all the parts, and then go to ubuntu.com and download the operating system. Put it on a USB stick, turn it into a boot drive. Like I said, I used the software called Power ISO, which turned the USB stick into a bootable drive. And then you install the operating system right from that USB stick. And after that, you come back to this website and go through all the steps. And if you have any issues or have trouble with troubleshooting some steps on the install, just shoot me a message on YouTube, and do my best to help you out.